Good afternoon, everyone. Let's begin with a bow. So, welcome to the mid-August, mid to late August P&E newsletter. Things have been changing, and so we've had to change the copy on things and re-record this message. And so I hope that this video and the accompanying email find you well. And yeah. So this newsletter in particular has a lot of links to click. And so I really urge you to look below and read through those pieces um, if they pertain to you. And so the first thing that I would like to announce is that the Heart of Warriorship manual is finally online. And that was 2 years of work, of editing, and then having a group of teachers read through and suggest changes and continue to edit. And so now it's all up there. And so if you are a teacher, an authorized teacher, or an authorized MI, if you go to the P&E section of Shambhala.org, so go to Shambhala.org. In the upper right, there's a member area, and then you go to the P&E section. It will ask you to log in. So then you log in and then you see kind of the resource library that I've been building. And if you scroll down to the educator resources area, click there. So then there's a little read more. So click that. And you will see a link to the educator resources chart. Click on that. And then in the right-hand column, which is the Shambhala column of the curriculum that's posted, if you click on any of the first 5 levels of Shambhala training, then the manual will be there. And so please do take time and look at it. We really worked hard on streamlining it and making it more user-friendly for a teacher who's about to teach a level. The next update is that all MI's teachers and P&E leaders received a reminder about the code of conduct. And in part, this is a yearly thing that happens as part of the insurance. But it's good practice anyway to remind people. And so the full memo is linked below, just some basic guidelines and resources around the code of conduct. The next update is about White Tara. And so this may be as a reminder for people, but there is a White Tara practice written by Jamgon Kensei Wangpo. It is restricted to tantrikas. Judith Simmer Brown led a course on this and also has a monthly gathering where if you are a Vajrayana practitioner, you can receive the lung and do that practice and then order the text from Nalanda Translation Committee. And so there's a lot to read. There's an announcement. And if you are a Vajrayana practitioner and would like to go to that monthly meeting, my email is there to just reach out. And yeah. Okay. The next update is that the MI training that happened via Shambhala Online has been converted into a recordings class. And so this is really for people who are authorized MIs or for centers. You now have access to the suite of recordings from that training, there is a registration fee. Um, I believe it's $70. Uh, and that's always negotiable. And but know that those recordings are now a package that can be utilized for centers or as an MI to look at your own enrichment. And finally, an update about the Buddhist Studies Working Group. Uh, Kaylin Bernie O'Dowd and I called together a working group. We thought it was going to start rolling, and then it suddenly dissolved for a number of reasons. There were some personal health concerns and just clear other obligations that got in the way of that working group forming. And so Kaylin and I are now in the process of pivoting. I'm doing an initial pass of editing on the old Shambhala School of Buddhist Studies curriculum. I think it will be easier to uh, see what we're asking for if I can remove some of the chunks, and Kaylin's going to help by kind of creating the template that all of the syllabi live within. And so we're hoping to create the structure to make some work uh, more doable. Um, I'm about halfway done, and so it'll take a little bit more time. So stay tuned. If you are interested in helping with reviving a Buddhist curriculum within Shambhala and are willing to do work toward that end, stay tuned because soon a new iteration of the Buddhist Studies Working Group will be forming, and we'll be looking for 6 to 8 people to help further that project along. Okay, those are all the announcements. Please take care. Please reach out if you have any questions or concerns, and I look forward to connecting next time. Thank you all.